Let's pick our team. I'll stay with you, Dory. Obviously, we know Alisson will be in goal, but the back four, I mean, Trent, a surprise inclusion in the matchday squad and came on. Does he come back in for this one, or would you be sticking with the team that beat Manchester City at the weekend?
It's interesting, isn't it? Because Liverpool's best two performances this season have come when he's not been playing. So he came on and played at the right wing, didn't he? As well, he played.
He did.
But having said all of that, James Milner, can you imagine what state he'll be in this morning? He'll probably barely walk. So I'd imagine he's probably not going to play. So I would be having Trent at right back. But hopefully with Trent, even if he was only out for the 2 games, just a week, he'll have had time to take stock and go, well, actually, that's what, I know what I can bring to this team, but that's what Joe Gomez did against Rangers. That's what James Milner did against Man City. I need to look up some of the stuff that they've done defensively and take that into my game without compromising my forward play too much. And also the change of formation, to be fair, means we are very much not going to see him turning up in a centre forward position, as that happened quite a few times this season. I think we're not going to see that again this season. If we do, something's probably gone wrong.
Yes, very much back to basics. Tom, is it the same for you as well? Trent back in, Robertson keeps his place, and the centre-back's the same, or are you making any changes?
Yeah, I think you put Trent back in at right back. Obviously, it's a bit of a boost. He's already available to play again for Liverpool. So, yeah, I think you'd put Trent at right back, Robertson on the other side, and then I think it's got to be Gomez and Van Dijk centre backs.
Gorsty, if that's the same for you as well, we'll move on to the midfield. But I'll let you make that call. Oh no, have we lost Gorsty? Have we not?
No, I'm still here. I'm just deep in thought.
I think we did lose you for a second.
Alexander-Arnold on the bench, wasn't it? We were expecting him to be sidelined for a fortnight. And normally when you kind of hear the length of times of Liverpool injuries, you normally expect them 2 weeks is really 8 weeks. So it was a real surprise to see him back on the bench yesterday, and even more of a surprise to see him getting on the pitch. I mean, it'd be harsh to drop Milner, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm going to bring Trent back in, and obviously the rest picks itself, really.
Do you want to go for your midfield as well, then?
Yeah, it's hard making a case for or not making a case for anyone who started yesterday, because I thought everyone was excellent, really. So I'm going to keep the midfield 3: Elliott, Thiago, and Fabinho.
Dory, any changes from you in the middle? Argument possibly for Henderson coming back in, or are you going the same as well?
Well, it's going to be it's going to be the 4-2-3-1 again. So I'd have Henderson instead of Thiago.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. Save Thiago's legs and bring him off the bench. Tom, which way for you?
Yeah, I think Henderson probably makes sense to bring him in for this one. Having not started against City, I think that's probably the best option for this one. So yeah, I'd go Henderson as well.
Good stuff. I'll stick with you as well, Tom, for the forward line. A bit of an issue with not many left-sided players. How are you going to fix that?
I'm just thinking about whether I've liked Carvalho this season, what we've seen him. I think he's looked quite good for Liverpool. It's just whether Klopp would trust him, starting him in this sort of game. I'm not sure. It's a difficult one. I think Firmino and Salah are the two that sort of, you would imagine are going to be kind of nailed on starting again. I think I'd probably go for Carvalho as the other person, so I'd probably play him on the left. So yeah, I think Carvalho would be the third one for me.
Gorsty, which way are you going? There is obviously the argument for Darwin Núñez, maybe on the left-hand side. Carvalho's there as well. There are one or two options for Liverpool to pick from.
Yeah, to be honest, I reckon I'd go with Núñez on the left. I mean, I think he's better suited to leading the line, but he has played on the left for Benfica before, and there was one little surge, wasn't it, in the second half where he really got at the fullback. Was it Kanji, actually? There wasn't many fullbacks were there for City, and he just kind of surged through and put that ball in for Trent. And if it's not quite working out, then you've got the option of Carvalho on the left. But I'm going to start Núñez.
Yeah, I'm with you actually. Which way are you going to go, Doherty? Are you Nunez on the left or which way?
Well, there isn't anybody else, is there really? There's no one else. Curtis Jones possibly, but he's not going to be playing. He might play against Forest actually. But yeah, I think I'll go the same with what you two said.
Good stuff. Right, let's go for match predictions then. Gorsty, I'll come to you first on this one. Liverpool, West Ham, how do you reckon?
Do you know what? I like the look of that Scamacca for West Ham, actually. He looks like he could be quite decent. Obviously, different kettle of fish going to Anfield if it's an informed Liverpool up against Van Dijk. I think it might be close, actually. I think Liverpool will win 2-1.
Yeah, I was going to say 2-1 as well, actually. I think they have got a couple of good players, haven't they, Doherty? What scoreline for you?
I'm going 2-1 as well.
And Tom?
I think now that they've managed to get that clean sheet and sort of ended that run of conceding first, I think they might take a bit of confidence from that. So I think they might get another clean sheet. So I'm going to say 2-0 to Liverpool.
Excellent stuff. Well, at least no one's predicted a 4-1 win to West Ham, but we'll leave it there. Hopefully that is the Reds turned a corner for this season. Plenty more reaction to the win over Manchester City to come. We'll build up to West Ham before you know it as well. Jurgen Klopp's press conference, as we mentioned before, is on Tuesday. Make sure you're across the echoliverpool.com and Blood Red for all of that. But until next time, it's goodbye for now.